Manipur records highest COVID-19 death in last 24 hours, with 10 new deaths told of COVID-19 reaches 273. BJP lambasted Congress party for being envious of the most improved small state overall and law and order award 2020 conferred upon Chief Minister Nongthom Bambiray. "60 clubs and organizations demand government to renovate Community Health Center CHC Numbold. Encroachments inside the CHC demolished." And India's COVID-19 tally crosses mandatory lag with over 41,000 new cases reported in last 24 hours. Recovery rates stands above 93%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Sunday Prime-Timed English Bulletin. I'm Kanel Shambanduram. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. Manipur reported 161 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 10 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 24,910, out of which 3,236 are active cases. In the past 24 hours, 10 coronavirus infected patients, 4 from Infal West District, a 63-year-old male, 55-year-old male, 47-year-old male, 30-year-old male, 3 from Infal East District, a 76-year-old male, a 75-year-old male, and a 44-year-old male, a 69-year-old male from Ukhrul District, a 62-year-old woman from the Vishnupur, and a 90-year-old man from the Gangpokpi District, and have passed away. 5 patients died at Jenims, 3 at Rims, 2 at Sijia Hospital. With this, death toll has reached 273. On the positive note, 198 people recovered in the last 24 hours. With this, total number of recovered cases have reached 21,401. State's recovery rate improves to 85.91%. Out of the newly infected persons, 160 are from the general population and 1 is personnel of Central Armed Police Force. Infected persons from the general population are 69 from Infal West, 26 from Infal East District, 21 for Churachandpur, 10 from the Vishnupur, 7 from the Thoubal, 6 each from the Tamenglong and None District, 4 each from Gangpokpi and Jiribam, 3 from Ukhrul, 2 from Senapati District, and 1 each from Kakching and Ferjol District. All the infected persons are locals without any significant travel history. They are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. It may be noted that Manipur has the second highest active cases of COVID-19 in the northeast states. BJP lambasted Congress party for being envious of the most improved small state overall and law and order award 2020 conferred upon Chief Minister Nongthom Bambiray. BJP claimed that law and order situation in Manipur has significantly improved after Bharatiya Janata Party come to power in the state. Speaking to media at BJP office today, BJP chief spokesperson Chongtham Bijoy said that India today conferred the award to Chief Minister Nongthom Bambiray for Manipur being the most improved small state in overall and law and order, and not because of Manipur being the finest state. He admitted that the economic condition of the state at present is bleak and in an alarming situation. He called out the Congress party for showing envy over the Chief Minister on the achievement instead of being proud.
BJP di Nehru amasung Indira Gandhi gumna masana masawo Bharat Ratna pijaba party na teva kudi. Adugi line da Manipur ki CM Birenju India tudi daga wano maga akoi tauri boy ningab jane Congress ki spokesperson amade Congress parties na mogi logical fallacy do madu masana bang khangbi haijeningi Bangalore the based of NGO mana handakta economic section da Manipur ji yam maning le we so me ko ji ai economic ki mari lenaba condition chingi re Manipur yam sothari eba madu sotharaga sigi award ani se phangba je maram chadi haiba sidi purely logical fallacy pire ebe award ani se law and order amadi Pibam yamna phalam daba Congress ki matam chahi tara adage madik phalam daba adu yam sathine improve to range sang bagi phang baneba.
Imphal West DC has denied neutral body members meeting of the Manipur People's Party MPP Central Committee, which was supposed to convene today. Co-convener of neutral body members of MPP Central Committee, Khongban Tabam Sarat Chandra, appealed people for their support in reviving the state's oldest regional political party. Speaking to media during a press meet held at the Manipur Press Club today, K.I.'s Sarat Chandra said tussled among three members, namely Eld Apabi O Jugindro and Eld Krishnananda, led to closing of party's office at Polo Ground for the past 6 months. He added Imphal West DC has imposed CRPC 144 at the areas near the office, which in turn has affected all the office works. He asserted that in order to bring a solution to the issue, a central committee neutral body members was formed, including MPP Central Committee members, but remain in vent till that. K.H. Sarat Chandra said even a central committee meeting of the party is yet to be convened. Meanwhile, as per a report by ECI, a notice was issued stating that MPP has no authorized office bearer. He appealed people for their support in the convening a central committee member meeting and elect an office bearer. Tade.
Human Rights Commission ki order si makoi ki jurisdiction da leite aduna mai order si stay tawre haiba copy makoi ngarang phangjabang amgi loi na ngasi akoi na meeting tawgi na changjaru matamda Imphal West ki DC na ju hariba si meeting si pangthokpa yaroi haiba pot adu almaina thambiraki party si bu nungsijaba party ki hana party si bu yawiramba aduga party bu nungsibiriba Manipur ki miyamna amutang yeng changbiraga party si hana gumna amutang hinganba ngamnaba honabiyo haiba mating nisabaga loina na sahi ohum office bearer leilaktaba haiba se Manipur ki India ki wina su quite lirba ahum subo oriba adu north ki wina quite lirba quite yana horiba regional political party se convener bada miyang gi hongdang adu mating pangbiu haina neutral central committee body gi mafam degi nolukna khurumjari.
All Tribal Students Union Manipur warns of resuming their strike if the relevant authorities fail to decide on when the Autonomous District Council's election will be conducted. Speaking to media during a press meet held at Atsumb office in Chingmairong today, Union General Secretary S.R. Andrea said failing to conduct ADC election is violating constitutional rights of tribal people. He lamented over failure of government to conduct the election despite repeated pleas. He added the present ADC term, which was extended from June, expired on 30th of November 2020. S.R. Andrea said the Hilt Area Committee held a meeting and recommended the government to conduct the election, following which cabinet meeting took decision to conduct the ADC election on 10th of November and even informed the Secretary of State Election Commission and Tribal Affairs and Hills Department on 13th of November. He termed a failure of the government to take up election-related works as unfortunate.
Cabinet ki decision ki matungin adi hayeng se chapchana ADC khoi ki term of office loigini adubu elections di pakadungai pang thokodobuno habse atsumna chingmi meamna tribal populace meamna khangningi asum haina ADC ki institution se marom mafam marang khangdana leihan badi pamde chapchabi ADC ki leiriba position se karino habse government na mayam da khangan biu have se achum na haijening buni election pangthok tabi da asum haina ADC bu namtharaga ching da local level governance lei holloi haibigi wakhan londara state government na hojik tori bisi ADC election se pangthok tabi da ching da le riba ADC gi institution se suppress toraga chingmi singbu madugumba constitutional right self governance local governance haibase lei holloi da bra haibase achum na government bu question tawningi ADC gi election gi related activities singse athuba da pangthok tradi achum gi defer tawramba station singdo pangthok kani.
Members of 60 clubs and organizations of Nambol, Kontokjam, Nauria Pakhang Lakpa and Oinam demanded government to renovate Community Health Center CHC Nambol, which covered 40 villages of the area. Speaking to media during a press meet held at CHC complex today, one representative, Sanaband Rameshwar, demanded authorities concerned to renovate the second floor of the hospital building for use, complete the constructions of staff quarters, construct fence around the hospital, installed operation theatre, X-ray and ultrasound rooms. He also demanded government to send required technicians, doctors, including gynecologists. Following the press meet, encroachments inside the campus of the centre were demolished.
Hospital asigi second floor season naba yadna leriba asi lotion binaba pakka fencing thambinaba X-ray room yamna mong tana sinbinaba sabinaba equipment phajana mapung phan thambinaba ultrasound ki technician laitabana problem oiraga public ta awaba khudong thibase koknaba aduga operation theater CSC Nambol da operation theater ama leibai basi yamni important oiba asima su koina jong hodna laibase asigomba demand nipan si laingak da mari leireba authority da PBO haibi damakta akoi ngasi nan haukiba tarik kulumdoi gi charter of demand adu akoi ngasi mayam da phondok chabane.
As per strict instructions by Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Department Minister Oinam Lokoi, a disease specialist team of Disease Investigation Laboratory, State Veterinary Hospitals inspected the areas where mysterious deaths of hundreds of pigs were reported. The area are Tairen Pokpi, Fayeng and Sekmai. The team was led by Joint Director of Imphal West District Veterinary Hospital, Dr. Ibomcha, and State Veterinary Hospitals Disease Investigation Laboratory, Disease Specialist Dr. S. Kumari and Parasitology Specialist Dr. Nisita. Speaking to media during a press meet held at Veterinary Office in Sanjantong today, Director of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Services Manipur, Dr. H. Chauba, said observing the symptoms of the sick pigs, the disease is suspected to be swine fever, though there were no chance for clinical confirmation diagnosis as no body of pig were found. He added, as per the report of doctors, the pigs which has died were not vaccinated on time and no experts were consulted when the pigs showed symptoms. Dr. H. Chauba appealed people to visit nearest veterinary office when an animal gets sick. He added routine vaccination programs for various diseases including swine fever are carried out on time. He urged people not to dispose of body of animals, rather informed the department and kept it for diagnosis.
Swine fever ni haiba koigi doctor singna confirm tawba hujik phawbse koi ngamdri maramdi koina postmortem tawragadi postmortem dagi phangba yaba magi pathognomonic lesion haina english ta hai specifically magi hibong thirin sida intestine sida kudam manba kudam no koira tawraga ulceration myam leba madu leragadi soidre swine fever ne soidre mahik tuna koina laboratory no test tawni namarak sida kana gumba singi ok siba khotpa ke do yawbiragadi koida paw pibiraga koi postmortem tawjage do laina du khangdokpadasu mayam khangminaragadi koina layengba natraga makata ba excel lokotpada koi pumna maki kana gadabani se na yawraga su koida koi postmortem tawjage miyob de lawna de hairaga su magi charuraga hauraga monda magi mitki quality taba teite reaction mayam ama koi hakchangda tholakadawni na sabino na di koi haijage lawna daba mak oiraga su.
Speaking to media, Dr. S. Kumari said as per the acquired reports, the pigs that died showed symptoms of vomit, no appetite, diarrhea and shivering of legs. She added piglets to adult pigs died by showing the symptoms. She asserted that proper awareness and medicines were given to farmers to avoid such incidents in future.
Sigriba oksing sigi ulakpa symptomna charakta adagi hakchi khanba adagi sor honbada kitang warakpa aduga kai mamangan siramda yorokandana khoigi kanna kongbaniana atakpire aduga oksing si vaccination hanadi tawgide aduga konna nara aba matungda di vaccination simana pakhatpadagi tawrena haire asiba oksing sidi masa amata thengna raktre mana bio mass hai hargumba sembagi male adumaina loin thadagre haire khoigi department gi doctor expert amata su tanaramdre aduga masana self medication tawraga oksing si layengame sina hujiki hairiba en lokendro dagi phangjaba report ne layong sidi ekhoina confirmatory diagnosis si lab ta tawraga kano tawgadabani na postmortem tawraga confirm asingba confirm tawgadabani na adumakti asingba makti khangdre adu ekhoina manjabadi swine fever ni haina man khalle swine fever gi symptom khara yawi aduga loina mak swine fever maki utpadi nate
Foundation for Rural and Urban Development Manipur appealed the government to repair the road in front of the interstate bus terminus ISBT at Kumalam Park. Commuters have been facing huge inconveniences while passing through the particular route. However, the government is yet to repair the road despite repeated pleas by various organizations to repair it.
Impalista, honorable Shambu Lere, Henry Shafu, give me a final letter, Katumatam Tanu, Shambi Dragadi, Masigari, Yamata Sabayaro, Kanai, calmly parking on his opportunity. Parking is about Tumatam, Shanjanaraba, honorable Sham, Sinjanjari, Amaram the Sinjamai Kendragi, honorable Isbur Kandangi, Zagada Shemiva, Asmaina, Manipur Zaga, Shembinava, MLA, Puravaki, Sinjanjari.
Shambanduram Thangjamd Leirak Youth Club accorded a warm welcome to President of RPI Athawale Manipur State Unit, Thangjamd Maheshwar, at Sri Sri Radha Madan Mohan Mandap today. The club members and people of the area expressed gratitude to Maheshwar for his undertakings in the area. Speaking at the event, Maheshwar said poor people fail to abide by the benefits of schemes provided by the government as leaders failed to understand them. He assured possible help to people of Shambanduram. He lamented that many people of the constituency are deprived of state and central sponsored schemes. He added, acting on the complaints of people facing inconveniences due to lack of street lights in the area, he along with the club members took up initiatives to light up the street lights. He also announced to bear the electricity charges of the street lights of the area for a year. Maheshwar donated financial aid to Thangjamd Leirak Youth Club on the occasion.
Lairiba leader mayamsina waraba lariba family si loina deba aduna khangdabaneba kanana phumam thoinos board ki wakar adudar kemna tabida sigi kyam ware si kyam waba family no si kyam loiraba no haibase leader mayamsina masa khangba ngamde aduna kaidawe lairiba adu yojna adu ka mayamse nanda phangam deba last chamada 80% di phangam de haibiya akhoi ka Shamthong kendra manung da su tasengna waraba family mayamse narakanda ninjang paiwani aina tawriba thabak khodimak election gidang oini haibasu leite karigino haimata aina pamjari leader moi chongthora abane hujiti ka Shamthong kendra gi mipum khudima aina challenge engon leigre lambi thong street masa sat pasida mai mamba se yam nuai jade personally engonda aduna sigi thabak se aina lepta pakhacha bane corona na daba atopal leina naraga hospital ku khata problem leba singse si yam wai busi corona dangi na tabada sahi magi oina changdu yengaga ai electricity gi bill thidok sara mage so haije me
Old Manipur Kabui Students' Union condemned non-Kabui tribes for forming a celebration committee and attempting to hold state-level celebration of Gangai Festival, which is one of the biggest festivals of the Kabui community. Press release from the union also demanded Tribal Affairs and Health Department to withdraw the order issued on 18th of November at the earliest. The Academy for Cultural Researches and Training held workshops on the production of Rajmal Tarani Thoi 2020 at Nepra Company Makha Laikai Community Hall today. The workshop will continue till the 4th of December. The Academy organized workshops under the sponsorship of Ministry of Culture, Government of India, New Delhi. Cultural Function and Production Grant Scheme funded the program. The Academy also observed the second death anniversary of the former president of the Academy, Sagol Sen, commissioned on the occasion. Speaking at the event, Khangabok MLA Okram Surjakumar urged the state government to come up with a pension scheme for the artists. He also appealed to implement the cultural policy at the earliest. Various renowned artists of the states were facilitated on the occasion. Lystrom said people are facing plights due to mismatch of assurance provided to people before constructions of the big dams in the state and what they get post completion of dams. He was speaking at the book review of Dams and Indigenous People's Right in Manipur, written by Jitendra Yumnant, held at NRC Library Hall, Kanchipur, organized by National Research Center, NRC today. Dr. Dhanavir Lystrom said 30 out of 200 dams planned to be constructed in northeast states by the Indian government are for Manipur. He stressed on the need to know the effects by constructions of dams to people and natural habitat around it. Dr. Dhanavir Lystrom asserted that it is high time for people to concerned over recent issue of extractions of natural resources from the state. He said such natural resources will soon be on others' hand if people fail to look into it on time.
United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples 2007 and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals September 2015 Manipur context 100% against all these indigenous people rights and the sustainable development goals to name
Imphal West District Police continue crackdown on COVID-19 SOP violators in various places of the district today. The team led by Imphal West SP detained violators in the front of Imphal Police Station and issued them fines. Speaking to media, police personnel appealed to the public to wear face masks and to abide by SOPs issued by the government at all times to ward off COVID-19. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Admission notice, South Asian Institute of Rural and Agricultural Management, Langjing Achoba, Imphal. We are offering the following full-time degree courses for the academic session 2020-21. Name of the course, BBA in Marketing or Human Resource or Finance, BSc Programs in Agriculture. Last date of admission till 5th of December 2020. For more details, please contact South Asian Institute of Rural and Agricultural Management, phone number 9612-812-346.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Sunday Primetime English Bulletin. India's COVID-19 tally has crossed 93.71 lakh with 41,800 in the last 24 hours. Country's recovery cases have reached 88 lakh 2,267 and recovery rate stands at 93.71%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, that toll has reached 1 lakh 36,696 and active COVID-19 cases have come down to 4 lakh 53,956. Maharashtra is still on top with above 90,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by Kerala with above 64,000 active cases. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 6 crore 26 lakh 95,000 people. Above 1 crore 4 lakh 60,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 4 crore 33 lakh 13,000. United States of America is on top with more than 52 lakh 97,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil, while China, from where the pandemic started, is at 71st position with just 280 active cases of COVID-19. Kaching District Task Force and the Kaching District United Clubs Organization KADUCO jointly carried out a motorcycle rally on COVID-19 and drug abuse awareness at Kaching District today. Kaching Deputy Commissioners Kengo Zuringla flagged off the rally led by SP Victoria Yengkom at YVA ground in Palel, Kaching District. The rallies went through the markets of Palel, Kaching Lamkai, Kaching Hyanglam, Wabagai, Langmaidong, Waikong, Suknu, and concluded at Selo. Kaching DC Kengo Zuringla highlighted the plights facing the people due to coronavirus pandemic. She stressed on the need to organize such awareness program and rallies to fight the pandemic. She also appealed people to follow the COVID-related SOPs like wearing face masks, maintaining a safe distance of at least 6 feet, washing of hands frequently, and using of sanitizers.
Kanabusu, Amatabusu spare to be the Anabasina, Kunchi Lotopayaba, Kunchi Manghan Bayaba, Shilebani, Adubu, Iko Ashiki the Makta Haina Yamkina, Hingba Hibasigi, Kunchi Ohanganusi, Ikoina Shiki se, Mayok Nasi, Kramana Mayok Nagabra Haragadi, Ikoina Sugumba awareness program Chilo Katlaga, Ikoi Karamhaina, healthy habits, how to stay safe, how to stay healthy, Hibagi, Matang Asida, publishing Mujo aware of Hanba. Family busu, family members sing, kana loy na magbo asigi message si kanghalaga aikoigi society si healthy oy hanba aduga new normal life asida changshinba haibagi aikoigi sigi matang asida aikoi loy na hodna binna si haibasi aina haijaningi.
One day program on COVID-19 and old-age pension was held at 3 places in Kaching District. Kaching Sumak Laikai along Kaching Model High School and Kaching Kunyai Laikai today. Members of the District Social Welfare Office Kaching and the Councillor of the Kaching Municipal Council Sandram Premita jointly organized the event. Kaching District Social Welfare Officer Rambam the Kameshwar stressed on the topic at the event. One-week-long international testing week held since 23rd of November concluded today. Community Network for Empowerment (CONE) along with Directorate of Health Services, Government of Manipur and Babina Diagnostic organized the event under the initiative of a Coalition Plus. Speaking at the valedictory event held at the CONE office in Hodam Lairak, CONE President R.K. Nilani Kanta said that the testing week was held in 5 places. He asserted that more than 200 injecting drug users were conducted free hepatitis tests, out of which around 80 individuals were tested positive. He expressed concern that there might be several positive cases of hepatitis in the state if mass testing were conducted. He urged the public to test for hepatitis and appealed the state government to take necessary precautionary measures at the earliest. Home Minister Amit Saha has appealed the protesting farmers that the government is ready to hold talks. Talking to the media, Amit Saha said the Agriculture Minister has invited them on 3rd of December for discussions. He said the government is ready to deliberate on every problems and demand of the farmers. Suspected plastic bag kept by unknown miscreants at courtyard created panic. Upon being informed to Porampot police station, heroin number 4 in 9 small tins and 9 other empty small tins were found inside the bag. The incident occurred at the residence of 132-year-old Muhammad Sher Khan, son of late Muhammad Idul Khan, from Khergaon, Awanglaikai, Part 2, under Porampot police station around 8 this morning. The suspected plastic bag was found while sweeping the area in the morning. Speaking to media, Muhammad Sher Khan said such incident had occurred before. He added 26-year-old Muhammad Nazakat, son of Muhammad Abotem from the Khergaon, Yumkhaibam, Laikai, has kept heroin number 4 at his residence on 2nd of September of this year. He suspected Nazakat of repeating the act. He appealed authorities concerned to look into the matter and award befitting punishment to those involved.
Angang koina haugalak pumatam sigi pose leirambane mamang dasu ingon da thokre sigi thaudoksi thaudoki Khergaon Yumkhaibam degi MD Nazakat kawbamna mamang da ingon da gram taret hapchallaga mamang dasu ai pharure adu ai proof piraga ai si bel pire adu haujik su mana aibu attack tawna bidamakta mana masi pose thamambane duga ma gai ga khara sauna ki belai adu duga ai si leira matung na mana pose hapchalla mamang da pharure Khergaon da handa khara su thokre sigi pose sigi proof si ingon da isa da leijai darkar leirge ai pijege mamang da mana tawgiba video magi direct tab photo ingon da leije mana purak pagi ingon police pur laga ingon da pot hapchan gi bagi adu ga gi camera si ta gadab su mana thuai bi da mema.
Rotary Club of the Polo City involved by joining hands with Fortis Hospitals in New Delhi distributed face masks and hand sanitizer at a modelled club Furamakong and Chingamaka. Rotary Club of the Polo City involved distributed the items as a part of their monthly project. A free medical camp was held at Yaibiland Children Home in Kaibi in Imphal East District today. A medical team led by Vice President of BJP Kishan Morcha and the convener of the medical cells BJP Manipur Pradesh Dr. Khetrimayum Kala organized the camp. In midst of the children homes were checked up and free medications were also provided to them. Diabetes awareness and detection drive was conducted at Sinsu Shangland in Vasikong today. Lions Club of Imphal Central along with Lions Club of Imphal Turel View and Vasikong Gram Panchayat Pradhan and members carried out the drive under one activity of multiple district 322 of the Lions Club International. 4,000 leaflets of diabetes awareness were given to people as a part of the drive. District Administration Vishnupur and Childline Vishnupur carried out the street corner and mobile van campaign on Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao at Vishnupur block and Moirang block today. People stick wall posters carrying message on the theme in and around the blocks. Manipur Pandit Loishang condoles the untimely demise of former member of the Manipur Pandit Loishang and Pradhan Guru of Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy in Imphal, Rajkumar Navindra. It may be mentioned that Navindra took pivotal roles in to uplift and preserve the culture and tradition of the state. Governor Dr. Najma Haptullah extended heartiest greetings to the people of the state, especially to the Sikh brethren on the sacred occasions of Guru Nanak's birth anniversary. The governor in her greeting said that Guru Nanak's universal vision and humanism have been an inspiration to people everywhere. She urged everyone to unite to bring peace and happiness and strive for betterment of humanity. She appealed to the people to endeavor to follow Guru Nanak's profound teaching and strive to strengthen the bond of togetherness. As per a report from the India Meteorological Department, National Meteorological Center, Guwahati, dry weather is expected in the state in the upcoming 4 to 5 days. Foggy mornings are expected in Imphal West, Imphal East, Jiribam, None, Churachandpur and Firjal district on 29th and 30th of November. New Zealand has defeated West Indies by 72 runs in the second T20 international to take an unassailable 2-0 lead in the three-match series at Bay Oval Stadium. The international cricket match resumed after much delay due to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. West Indies won the toss and opted to field first. Batting first, New Zealand met 238 runs for 20 overs with 3 wickets down. New Zealand's Glenn Phillips scored 108 runs off 52 balls. He was ably supported by Devon Conway, who made 65 runs off 37 balls, as Doe shared 184 runs stands for the third wicket, responding to which West Indies made 166 runs for 20 overs with 9 wickets down. West Indies' Kieron Pollard and Kamo Powell made 28 and 26 runs respectively, while New Zealand's bowlers Kylie Jamson and Mitchell Centre took 2 wickets each. New Zealand's batsman Gallant Phillips was adjourned player of the match title. The third T20 match will be played at Bay Oval Stadium at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. Well, that's all we have for in today's bulletin. But before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Manipur records highest COVID-19 death in the last 24 hours. With 10 new deaths, death toll of COVID-19 reaches 273. BJP lambas the Congress party for being envious of the most improved small state overall in Law and Order Awards 2020 conferred upon Chief Minister Nongthombam Birate. "60 clubs and organizations demand governments to renovate Community Health Center CHC Numbold. Encroachments inside the CHC demolished." Manipur aids 161 new COVID-19 cases and 10 deaths in last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 273. Well, thank you so much for being with us. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great